Don't focus on where you're at too much and you'll feel better. I guess if Karen wants to come sit with me, she can. No. I'm at the tax collector. This is taking a long time. That's not funny. That is not fucking funny. Making fun of something like that is not fucking funny.
Now serving J103 at station number 2. J103. Por favor, diríjase en la estación número 2. C303 for Maserati. C303.
These people, they're ignorant as fuck. Ignorant as fuck. Breathe, Gabby, you'll get through it. I'm having really bad anxiety. Watch Nikki 38. Is Nikki a redhead? She sounds like a redhead.
Now serving K200 at station number 18.
It's no joking matter.
K200. Por favor, diríjase en la estación número 18.
I looked up screens. It says majority of people with seizures can look at a screen. It's very rare that will happen. But lights can trigger it. Stress can trigger it. Everything else can trigger it. You toxic? Wild house? No. That's literally not true. My partner is. Wait, what's not true? I'll close my eyes.
Now serving A103 at station number 2. A103. Por favor, diríjase en la estación número 2. Now serving J102 at station number 20. J102. Por favor, diríjase a en la estación número 20. Now serving B281 at 11. B281. Por favor, diríjase a en la estación número 11. Now serving P301 at station number 2. P301. Por favor, diríjase a en la estación número 2. Hi, Cameron.
I'm his mother.
Okay. You? May I see your ID, please?
Idea. Yeah.
Now serving B161 at station number 20. Is this the first one?
What do you mean the first one?
The first
Yeah.
placard?
Yeah.
Time? Hold on a second.
Okay. None of your business. Yeah, I know. They're trying to. I don't know if they know what they're fucking doing. I don't know. She took a paper and she left. Who the fuck knows? Dude, I really think that they don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't know. She didn't say anything. She just walked away with my paper, and then she grabbed somebody. I mean, and then she kept said, I don't, I don't know. They don't know what they're doing, and maybe she's new. There you go. You guys are stupid, dumb ass questions, thinking she's gonna answer that dumbass question. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. There's certain things that I just, because it is dumb. It's stupid questions that y'all are just like, for instance, when you guys are live streaming me and you guys go into other like live chats, you guys like you guys say it for yourself. Oh, I just went over there and I asked her a question, or somebody said, or somebody would say, could you go over there and say what happened, or what the fuck? Like, you think I'm stupid? Really think I'm fucking stupid? I'm not. I'm not. You guys play your games and you guys play them very dumb. Thinking that no one fucking tells me, or the fuck I don't know what the fuck you're all doing. Okay. Okay. Right. Keep going. Keep going, dude. They know better, but they want you to answer it. Right? And there's a nice way to ask something. Yep. They gave it away. All of them. They gave it away. And you don't think people are watching? You don't think people are literally watching what these people are doing and saying? Yeah, they are. So thank you. Couldn't have done it without you. Was everything okay?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm just new.
This even comes on fake accounts with their annoying friends. I know.
You could just have your signature and today's date right there.
What's the date today?
The first.
The
I can't try to say
so
five.
05/01/26.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I just have to create them in the system.
Okay.
Would his address be the same as yours?
Yeah. I mean, you guys can ask questions. Just do it in a nice way. I'll answer them. Only if I feel comfortable. Skittles, if children are diagnosed as on the spectrum, they can be accepted on a place card. I'm in the process of doing this for my child. He is a runner, and having one would make life easier. See, no one, and that's the thing. A lot of people judge, and a lot of people just don't really know because they're not the ones that deal with it. I mean, Cameron, you're good. You're good. Cameron, I mean, you guys have no clue. And even like, grocery shopping. Cameron verbalizes sometimes when he gets overstimulated where he goes, ah, ah, ah. And like he like has these different like uh he vocalizes a lot. And in the store we get looked at. And there's just it's very it's a lot. And it's a lot. And all of you judge and say you're a horrible parent. You can't even discipline your child. You can't even get him under control. He's your child. Spank him, hit him. Um, and most of you just look at us and you guys have no fucking clue. You just don't. But you just sit there and judge. And it's pathetic. You should watch some moms that post their children and show, because they show how it's so hard. And here's the reality. If you all want to make fun of these people that are getting something that could help a child in the safety, then whatever. But it's better than getting him hit by a car. And when you see children on a leash or like whatever attached and you make fun of them, it's better than them running away and getting hit and being killed. But yeah, you're here and you sit and you make fun of somebody. But you wouldn't make fun of somebody if that child died. And then you probably would have said, well, then maybe you should have put on a leash. And then it would be a different story and a different narrative. But you guys will never understand.
Did you want one or two parking?
Two, please. Or drowning or being taken. Back in the later 90s, I put my kid on a leash. You're right, it still can help. I am speaking for the moms that I have even. Okay, Cameron is at a school where it's in a ESC class for special needs kids. And there are moms that I've talked to, and they even said one mom can't even bring her child to a grocery store because if she does, she elopes, and she will. It thank you. I do know. I do know. I know I'm not the only mother. I know I'm not the only one that has a child on the spectrum. Every child's different, but it doesn't make it easy. It's a struggle every single fucking day. There's a lot of patience, a lot of positive reinforcement, and it's a lot when you don't have that support because you just don't get it. I leave them outside alone. No, I don't. That would be fucking stupid, wouldn't you think?
It's Friday.
Then get out of here. You don't have to be here. I don't give a rat's ass.
Thank you so much for your patience. I'm sorry for the delay.
That's okay.
Is there anything else I can do for you today?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, thank you.
Do I need this?
I don't need it. Do you want me to pause it?
Sure. All right, cool. Thank you. I'm so proud of myself because I know how. Yeah, I got it. Me too. I got two. One for Aaron's car, one for my car.
Sorry, I parked.
I have that song with yes, and I do not feel bad for having it. My son is close or to the store. It's just storefront, less walking, less risk. If my child needs it, he needs it. Amen. And a doctor would not listen. The doctor that prescribed it is his pediatrician, developmental doctor. He would not. She would not. And I repeat, she would not give something if it wasn't needed. It wasn't even. It was her and his other doctor as well too. Commander, I'm sorry about whatever you're going through. I know it's not easy, but you got this. And you're doing what's right for your child, so that's all that matters. So I applaud you. Okay, so when you have a child on the spectrum, when they get older, things become more difficult. They get stronger. They get more. It's harder to explain. Certain things come more difficult. Things will be new in a different way. Listen, I don't give a rat's ass. Cry me a fucking river. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a mother. You all say, well, yeah, but you don't care about a child. You don't care about him. You're a shitty ass mom. Really? I'm a shitty ass mom, but I'm doing what's right into protecting my son and keeping him safe. But I'm a shitty ass mom. Got it. Makes total fucking sense. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't feel bad. I don't feel fucking bad at all. Because I know what my son needs and I know what I'm doing to keep him safe and protected. So fuck off. Go take care of your feelings somewhere else because here I don't give a rat's ass. I don't. These comments are way out of control. They're trying to get me to crash out. That's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to get me to crash out. It's called rage bait. It's exactly what they're fucking doing right now. It's rage baiting me. Trying to piss me off. Well, guess what? People share their life, people share their experiences, and you guys have your opinions, and you have every right to your opinions. And at the end of the day, you guys can feel how you want to feel, but it's not going to change what I'm going to do and how I'm going to parent and what's best for my child. Do you understand that? Nothing you say, nothing you do will ever change my mind to giving my son the exact thing what he needs. I want you to really understand those words. You're not his mother, you're not his father. You're not his doctor. You do not make the choices for him because you have fucking no clue what he has, what he does in I don't post him anymore. I don't live stream anymore for a while now. So things are different now. It's not what it's not. And I really cannot post my child on the internet more. No way. Not it's different. It, and I'm not fucking letting you see what he does. No way. I'm live streaming right now. I laugh at those who tell me they have so much experience in dealing with DD children, but yet can't sit with my son an hour. They quit in one day. Say it louder for the people in the fucking back, dude. Say it louder for the people in the fucking back. And they couldn't deal with the children on the spectrum. They couldn't. None of them could. They say that they could. They couldn't. They couldn't. If you're done, why? Because I can't drive. I can't drive. I'm waiting for a ride. We're sitting here waiting for a ride. I'm sorry, Commander. That's fine. I'm not going to put this up unless he's in my car, which I can't drive with him anyway. It has to go with Aaron. But you only use this when he's in the car with you. Like, I'm not going to use this for myself because, like, I'm not going to hang it up all the time because that's not right if he's not with me. That doesn't make any sense. If he's with us, then you can put it up. And you don't have to put it up unless you, like for Legoland, we'll probably use it. Or, like, an activity or something. Like, and then we'll put it up. Or we'll hang it up when we do certain things like that. But anything, it's just gonna not be used. You know, I follow a lot of moms who share their life and share their kids' life, and that's up to the moms, you know. But there are a lot of moms, autistic moms, ODD moms, ADHD moms. They literally do a whole blog on their kids' disabilities, how it is, and you know what? I understand now why people do that. I do. I feel like because it's real and nobody talks about it. And when you see another mom go through it, I mean, that's how I feel. I feel like, whoa, I'm not crazy. Like I am struggling just like these people are. Karen, I can't be alone for hours. I told Karen to come pick me up. Yes, you treat them as normal. They are normal. They just learn different. Their brains are wired differently, and that is 100% okay. They're very smart. These kids that have these disabilities, they're smart, but they're smarter in different ways. They're intelligent. The one thing about autism and having all of these disabilities, I mean, there's just there's things that you can't do. You can't say discipline, discipline. Um, how? Yeah, I'm still learning. Is this an Uber? Okay, Uber. Uber. You my Uber driver?
Yes. You're very nice. I like you, my friend.
Yes. I do have handicap tags. Do I have to go? No, I don't think so. Except I put glue on my eye, and I ripped out my eyebrow. No, no, look at my eyebrow. Look at my eyebrow. It's completely gone. Dude, don't come after me for that, okay? No, I was in the tax collector, and I'm picking my glue, and it just came, a piece of hair and glue came off my eyebrow.
I swear to God, I'm fucking losing my shit today. I cannot find the pill that I was taking.
Oh, you're losing your shit for your cup.
I got another cup over here. Your guy's leaving trash over there. Cups and trash are in the door, like right now. Look.
They are normal, but there is nothing different about them. They're unique in their different ways. They're unique in different ways. That's what I would say.
I ordered you a shirt.
You ordered me a shirt?
She did.
Why? You don't have to.
She buys new shit all the time. It's something about autism. And the turtle shell.
Yeah. Oh, Rhonda, you're so sweet.
I also, I want to ask you what one. I bought 4 of these little things.
Yeah.
They were like $2 or something on TikTok shop. And it says, it's hard to reply to a great teacher. They keep helping me grow. Do you want to give one to get Cameron to get the teacher?
Sure.
Because I got 4 of them. Like, I'm going to do it 4 of me. I only $2. I'm like, I'm going to get them. Get Madison one.
Oh, you're so sweet. That's so nice.
We have one extra. So can we give them an
Aww.
extra? Yeah.
That's so nice of you. Thank you. That's very sweet.
I bought this spray that's all. The TikTok is making my ass. spray.
Oh my God.
Spray on your car. It takes all the stuff off. What spray do?
Yeah. You bought it? So listen. So I bought a planner. It's called ADHD planner, cleaning planner.
I saw that on TikTok.
I bought it.
Did you?
I did. Uh-huh. Yeah, I sure did. Aaron took the dog to the dog park.
You didn't run this since I dropped soda. I thought I knew oil paint, but I didn't. I just smelled it. But I made sure it wasn't.
On my way home, there's about 10 to 15 dogs there. Was I born with seizures? My mom said we had febrile seizures when we were babies, yeah. Danny had it worse than I did. Danny had seizures worse than I did. Thanks, Karen. I'm not dressed.
So Monday's your interview, right?
No, it's not. Remember it was in Detroit?
Well, I saw your email, your picture you showed me. Said
No.
okay. Because I was gonna say, can we try your box? United said there's the exact same on Monday.
No, it's in Detroit.
I will give you money to buy me that. I will rock that T-shirt for my baby. It's an elephant shirt, but it's autism.
Is that for Cam? That's cute. If I do get any more interviews, I'll let you know. But this one,
I will take you.
okay, this one was canceled because it was in Detroit. It wasn't in Fort Myers. I know. But I'm trying to get one.
I know.
Thanks, Karen. But I'll let you know. Okay. Bye. Love you, bitches. Thank you. Bye. Do I wear a life alert? No. I need to get my 3-year-old in school. Any recommendations? Are you being sarcastic or are you being for real? I can't tell what's what. Well, I don't know. You gotta talk to my mom. I don't remember. I was a fucking child baby. Let's see how the grass is growing. Okay, that's off my checklist today. It's doing somewhat okay. Anyway, I applied for 30 different jobs. Not even kidding you. Crossing my fingers. God's in control. Hopefully something lands for me. I had an interview, but it was from Detroit. It's like, yeah, that's my fucking fault. But something else will come. Gotta keep trying. Hey, you. Want some food? It takes weeks for grass to grow. Okay, let me clean out your cage. What's the degrees? 106? Perfect. Okay. Be right back, okay? You have to wear a device? Oh, wow. I'm sorry. That's rough. Like an alert, kind of, like a life alert. My son has febrile seizures. He says he can feel it coming on because he lays down just before he has one. That's awful. That's very scary. That's very scary. I'm sorry your son's going through that. Oh, pre-K, yes. Pre-K. I mean, I don't really know where you live, but I I know kids don't have to go to school until they're 5, till kindergarten. So I don't know. It depends on the state. It depends on you. Where I went to take Cameron, I had to call the like the school board or something. What is it called? Like this, like, you know, the county school district. I was recommended by her doctor. Or fever induced, yes. I was recommended by her doctor for her social skills. I heard ABA. Well, I don't know if ABA would be better. I don't know. Um, um, hmm, yeah, I don't know where you live and what state you live in. I mean, I don't know. Canada? Yikes! I mean, if anyone wants to help her, I don't know. Canada is like probably a different situation over there. I have focus seizures, but not very often with focal seizures. What's that? Try seeing if you can. Mama S15. You think you're funny, aren't you? You think you're funny. Do you? Do you honestly think you're fucking hilarious? Because I don't. I think you're ignorant as fuck. No, you're not asking for help. You're making fun and you're being really ignorant. Good morning. Can you help me shave my head when I get home? Yeah. Yeah, I know. T, Torque, 59. She's not funny. I know. They should set you up with a device. I don't know. I mean, I think my doctor would say that. Was it a difficult process for tags? Not really, no. All I needed was a doctor to fill out the form, and then you just go to the tax collector, and they just you just sit, and then they do it all for you. You just need that form for the doctor to fill out. Here, I got 2. One for Aaron and one for me. Just don't want to lose that. I like your haircut. Why tax collector? Because that's what it said on the form. Sorry, I have a driver. She's not the only one in the world that streams her life and puts her stuff out there. I'll show you later. Susie is trolling. I sit in the back. I took my windows in case I'm attacked. Wait, what? Oh. Did your child inherit the same type of seizure disorder? My son doesn't have seizures. And I'm grateful he doesn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Actually, well, I don't know if this was a seizure. I don't really, my mom's, I never really followed up with with his doctor. He was a baby, like he was under a year. And my mom, I don't really, it was, can I have your phone for a second? I'm gonna text my mom.
That is like the most dogs I've ever seen there.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if my mom can respond to me about that one incident. See if she remembers. Remember when Cam, hang on. When I lived with you back in Florida when Hurricane Ian was there and It was me and Cam. Remember when he was in that porta crib or whatever? Do you remember if you said he had that as was that like a seizure or something? I can't remember. Oh my God, I texted your mom.
Really?
Whoopsies.
Did you delete it?
Yeah, I just deleted it.
Like from her seeing it?
No.
She's like, what?
Whoopsies. Do you remember when Cameron and I used to live with you in Florida? And Cam was under a year and he was in that crib. And you said that he had a seizure. Do you remember that? And was it a seizure? I can't remember what you said. Anyway, I don't really remember. It was like under a year. And I don't really remember a lot of it. It was only one time. My mom goes, because I'm like, it was weird. It was weird. And my mom goes, I know what a seizure looks like, Gabby, because you and Danny had it. And I can't remember like what he did. It was like, it was weird. It was very scary and was like, what is this? But he's never had it again. And I can't say that if he did or not, but it was scary. Oh, and listen to this. How old was Cam when we had to call the paramedics? I think you sent this to be the wrong mom. Yes, I remember. Okay, I remember. Okay. Wow. Mm-hmm. But he never did it again. Mm-hmm. See? My mom was a witness. So anyway, how old was Cameron when we had to call the paramedics? Did you take the baby to the doctor after that? No, I didn't, because it never happened again. I mean, maybe.
He was a couple months old.
So he was a couple months old, okay?
And he was not breathing.
And he wasn't breathing. So here's what happened. We were laying, because Cameron was.
I was sleeping because I had work.
We were both asleep. No,
you weren't. You were in the living room.
oh, that's right. Okay, so I was in the living room. Cameron and him. He was sleeping in the bed.
No, I was on the chair. I was sitting on the
All
chair.
right, whatever. Okay, you tell a story.
Because if I slept in bed, I wouldn't hear him. So I slept.
Okay, well, obviously you remember the story than I do. Okay.
And I'm sleeping, and all of a sudden you come in the room, and you're like, Aaron, wake up. He's not breathing. I'm like, what?
No. I didn't wake up you first. I looked. I had a mom. No, hang on. I had a mom instinct. Okay. I was in the kitchen and I was like, something's not right. So I rushed into the bedroom and I looked at my son and he must have flipped because because they can't.
He was a roller.
He was a roller. He usually, like with babies, they have to be on their backs, not their stomachs. So he flipped and I was like, holy shit. So I like turned him around and he wasn't breathing. I literally grabbed my son, pulled him, and then I went over there to Aaron. I had him here. I was trying to hey, I was freaking out. I fucking screamed my fucking lungs out at Aaron. I said, wake the fuck up. And I was so panicking that I just gave my son to Aaron. I took my 2 fingers. I went straight to his throat and I went into his throat. And I kind of just, all of a sudden, he was like, ah, and crying and breathing. I called 911. We rushed him to the hospital. He had to stay there. Did he stay overnight? No.
They just checked him out.
They just checked him out. It was so scary.
But he was fine.
It was so scary. He was not breathing.
That never happened again.
And yeah, never happened again.
I want that.
Bye.
No, wait, yeah.
Okay. Scary as fuck. He wasn't breathing? No. No, he wasn't. No, but I think he was suffocating because as babies, he must have rolled. He is a roller, but he was a roller. Now that, whatever. But in the beginning, as a baby, you cannot put your child on its stomach because their face will go into the mat and they won't be able to breathe. So that's what happened. He was laying down, his stomach was here, and his face was straight down to the mat. It wasn't turned like that. And he was probably suffocating. And so I knew as a mother's instinct, I was like, something wasn't right. So I rushed into the bedroom and I flipped him over on his back. It was really scary. And all I did seriously was I just stuck my fingers down his throat, and it worked. And then I was kind of like rubbing his back and be like, "Come on, baby, breathe." It was very scary. It was very scary. I was like crying after he was like, I can't, oh my God. But never again. And there was no blankets, there was no stuffed animals, because you're not supposed to have anything in the crib, because that's how they suffocate. So you're literally just supposed to put them on their backs. Yeah, he was seen, and they said he was fine. We had like a baby monitor on it. What's up? Hi. Was he choking on something? No, he was a baby. He was practically a month old, maybe 2 months old. His face was lit. Okay. Pretend. Okay, listen. Pretend this is a mattress. Okay, a mattress. His face was like this. When he was on his back, when I put him down for bed, he somehow rolled onto his belly and his face was planted into the mattress. It wasn't like this. It wasn't like this. It was like, you can't breathe like that, especially a newborn. And when I saw that, I literally flipped him over. I grabbed him, put him over my shoulder, kind of like, not shaking him, but moving, like just trying to like get him to breathe. I was panicking. And then I gave our son to Aaron, and I said, "Here," because I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He's not breathing. Like I was fucking panicking. I mean, I just had a baby, and I just took my 2 fingers, and I just opened up his mouth, and I went straight into his throat, and all of a sudden he started breathing. I don't know. That probably wasn't the best thing to do, but it worked, and he's here, thank God. Because I almost thought I lost my son. So just be careful. He would have to roll at that age. How would he have rolled? We don't know. I don't think it was a month. I think it was like, Aaron, do you remember how old he was? He had to be a couple months old. He was not like, I would say he was like 3. Maybe 3, maybe 2. I had a roller at that age. I had a mover. And because I mean, as a mom, you would think that, because like, again, it was my first child, but it's very scary. So if you ever have children, if I ever had a second one, I would do things differently. Speaking of, because my son was a roller, I would have, I don't know if I would sleep. And I didn't sleep the next couple of nights when I had to bring him home. I was not sleeping because I was like, well, what if he rolls again? I couldn't sleep. I was like, I need to stay up all night to make sure he's okay. And so then, what else? Yeah, it was scary. Thank goodness you went in there, Gabby. What, his throat? Oh, in the room? Yeah. No, my mother's instincts, I was like, there's something wrong. I felt so off. I was like, something's wrong with Cameron. And I went in there. Mama's instincts. I put my son in a wedge so he didn't roll. Yeah, see, I didn't, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Like a burrito. But see, Cameron didn't really do good sleeping in a crib. He never did. He would scream bloody murder. He would scream, and I'm talking about like nightmare screams, like screaming where his face would be bright red. He would hyperventilate, and he would throw up or he would spit up. So I did different methods by talking to his doctor. I did the one where you just let him cry it out. I did the one where you come in the bedroom, pat his back, mama's here. But learning this in parenting class, and y'all listen, when I had to do parenting classes, there's one thing that I had no clue. Letting them scream and cry it out method and the other method is a form of abuse. It's a form of abuse. But why would you ask me that? Because they say that they feel abandoned, as they call it. I mean, you can look it up if you don't believe me, but they call it abuse. And so, I mean, which I can kind of understand that, because it is kind of abandonment. You just let him go. You just let him scream, and it's like mommy's never gonna come back. So I can kind of see why they think it's abuse and neglect. Moses baskets for the win. Some countries do cardboard boxes, honestly. Oh, damn. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. But you would have never known. You're right, they do. Mm-hmm. So anyway, Cameron would never be like, it got so bad to the point where we let him sleep with us, because it was like for a month or two. And I was like, Aaron, we can't let, like, this keeps on, like, he's throwing up. We had to keep changing the bed sheets. It was just night after night after night after night. I'm like, this is not okay. Like, this is not normal. Like, what the fuck? And it was just kept coming to the point where it got so bad where he's literally throwing up because he's screaming so much. So once we transferred him to our bed, he kind of stopped. I don't know how we got on this topic, but we did. I was telling you a story about what happened back in Florida and Illinois. So like if I have another child, which I don't really know if I'm going to be able to, but I definitely will do a lot of things differently for sure. I will not do the cry out method. I won't. I would do things completely different. Wait, was he in his crib when he stopped breathing? Yeah, he was in his crib. The only thing in that crib was just a mattress. He was on his back when I laid him down. And I went, and Aaron was sleeping. I was in the kitchen. I knew something was wrong. I came in. He flipped over, and his face was planted into the mattress, and he stopped breathing. I literally picked him up, and he wasn't breathing, wasn't crying, nothing. It was like it was very scary, very scary. I literally thought I almost lost him. I was panicking, crying, screaming, like I was like, and I gave our son to Aaron, and I was like shaking. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I just stuck my fingers down his fucking throat, and he started to cry, literally. And then we brought him to the hospital. We had to call 911. It was scary. Very scary. Sorry, I got confused. I thought you said he didn't sleep in a crib. Well, that was before. Well, like, yes, he didn't sleep. Well, he slept in a crib. And then when it got to the point of him crying and screaming and throwing up, being like, whatever, then we decided to take him out of the crib and let him sleep with us. So we did the crib and then we didn't because there was things happening. And we asked our doctor if we could do it. And then the same thing like this. Okay, so, oh my God, so many stories. It was a nightmare. I love my son, and it was good memories, but it was very difficult, very hard, very frustrating, very lots of like ups and downs of like multiple things trying in the car. Oh my God, in the car was the worst of the worst. Aaron, do you remember Cam in the car? He's sleeping. Okay, so when we would bring Cameron in the car and he would have to face rear, backwards. Let me tell you, it was a nightmare. We would not go places because of it. I have tried all of these white noises, brown noises, vacuum noises. I would try music. We have tried everything and everything to get him to stop. There were moments in the car ride where he would scream bloody murder and he would literally throw up, which is very, very concerning because when a kid is, they're literally crying and screaming, they can swallow their own phlegm or whatever, and they could aspirate. And so what Aaron and I had to do was pull over, we had to pull over on the highway. I remember these days. Pull over on the highway, grab our son out of the car seat, pick him up, and like he would just like, oh man, oh my God, oh my word, those days were horrible, horrible, horrible. And nothing worked. And we're like, I'm not taking him. We're like, we had to go to my mom's, which is an hour away. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, we're not going. I'm not putting Cam through that. We only had to drive very, very little with Cam because it was horrible until we got a doctor's order to flip him around. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck, Gabby? But it's true. We had a doctor's note and we flipped him around and he stopped. He completely stopped. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how, but he stopped. But I don't remember how old he was. Will yours in Hollywood? Aaron, wait, your sister telling people Aaron dropped him? Aaron dropped him. When? When did he do that? Aaron dropped him. Did she say when? I don't remember that. Why is she... Did he have... No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, I don't know why it was so bad. Like, even I would have to sit in the back with him. Dude, I felt so bad for him because I was like, this is just not okay. I mean, it's really not okay. No, she didn't give a time frame. I remember that. I wasn't, you remember that? I don't think I was live streaming when Cameron was born and when Cameron was doing that. Because Cameron grew out of that. Maybe formula tolerance? Maybe. No, I wasn't. I know when I first met you. Never let go of the car. You never wanted to go anywhere. Well, that is true. What is it? Intolerance? Well, that was another thing. Oh my God. That's another thing. The formula. Oh my God. The things are coming back. Oh man. Dude. The days, these days. Oh man. So I was breastfeeding, right? Well, my milk was not producing enough. So I had to stop. Went to formula. Cameron, no. Oh my heaven's sakes. Do you know how many bottles of formula and different kinds of formula we had to go through? Huh. None of them worked. Every time we would do a different type of formula, and I would give it to him. Bleh, bleh. Like I was almost ready to have like a drape over because it would be close after close after close after close. Oh my God. And so I went to the pediatrician. I said, what the fuck is going on? And the doctor said, we're going to have to see, there's a testing or something to go into his stomach and blah, blah, blah. And sounds like GERD. That's what they thought it was. I can't really remember. A lot of things happened with my son, and it's okay. It is what it is. It's part of life. You just deal with it. But it would just come up, and the doctor goes, change this formula. The doctor even had to write a script of a different type of formula. One was this formula that was like protein or something. And Tina's the one that was doing some research on it. But dude, the things that we had to deal with was rough. It was rough. Me and Aaron were like, it was like doctor after doctor after doctor after doctor after doctor. And we just had no idea what was going on. And I'm like, well, you have to give him formula, but he kept throwing it up. It would not sit in his stomach. And so I think we did find a formula that worked for a little bit. I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to ask Tina. But we did eventually find a formula that did work. Probably soy formula. Could be. I mean, and then ear infections. Oh man, ear infections after ear infections after ear infections after ear infections. Probably over, I'm not being dramatic, 50, maybe 60, maybe more. It started when he was a year old. From a year to 4 years old, it would be maybe a month, ear infection. Month or two, ear infection. Another month, ear infection. I'm like, again, antibiotic. It was like penicillin and then clindamycin and then I was like, he's going to be immune to this. He did get in August in Florida, and he got ear tubes placed again. He had twice. And then he got his adenoids taken out. And so now I would say for about a year, no ear infections. No, I would say maybe 2 years. 2 years. About 2 years. And about a year and a half, give or take. Did it help? I guess so, because he stopped getting that many ear infections. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. It was rough. It was rough. Do you know I did not know adenoids grow back. Tubes usually do solve it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it must have, because he has no ear infections now. I felt so bad for Cam. I mean, I did everything and anything I could do for that little boy. When we were going through all those stages, I was exhausted. I was like, what the fuck do I do? I tried everything. And it was rough. I had my family to help me. But I don't know. But he's better in car rides, thank God. Oh, man. It was funny though, because me and Aaron goes, no, you take him. I'm not taking him. You take him. Because it would be, because it would be like, let's pull over. Like you, once you hear him screaming and throwing up, you literally have to pull over and get him out of the car. And so me and Aaron are like, okay, no, you take him. I'm not take him. We would have to stop like 5 to 6 times a car ride. Probably like 12 with going back and forth. Do you have ever issues with tonsils? No. He did get strep throat, but not as much as ear tubes. No, we went to go see an ENT, and they looked at all of his throat and stuff. That's traumatic. Yeah. No, he's not a burden. Not at all. Not at all. It was just rough. I was a new mom. He had a lot of issues. But again, but here's the thing. Okay, so me, I think maybe he got this from me. I don't really know. But my mom said, when Danny and I were babies, and this is where they said about us. Okay, so me and Danny were very sick, like we were premature, not doing so good. We were in the hospitals for days. La da da. There's a pediatric whatever hospital. So apparently CPS had to step in because what happened was, but the pediatric hospital was on my mom and dad's side. But the hospital that we were there wasn't, because when Danny and I we would, there's a word for it. My mom said we would throw up, where they would have to wear robes or whatever it's fucking called, because it was projectile vomiting. So the doctors were basically thinking that it was abuse and neglect because of we couldn't keep anything down. And so the doctors said they're trying to kill themselves, but in a different medical term. I can't really remember what my mom said it was, but there's a medical term for it. Thrive, failure to thrive. Yes, failure to thrive. And so CPS was going to step in, and the pediatric hospital was like, no. And it was an argument between the hospital, the pediatric hospital. And then CPS and da da da. And so I'm like, well, maybe that's where Cameron got it, because I threw up, and I know, and we're twins, so I don't know. I guess they always say, like, you were a bad kid. When you have a kid, you're going to know how I felt. But different, like, I don't really know. You know how it goes. Yeah. Okay. But, I don't know. But I if I had to, I would do it all over again. There's no medical term for that. Well, like I said, I was just a baby. I wasn't really, I just heard my mom's stories. I don't remember it because I was a baby. I was a newborn. And so I'm just listening to my mom. My mom has told the people on the internet what has happened to me and Danny. They'll tell you. I'm pretty sure that there's a video out there somewhere. How much did I weigh at birth? My dad said from your fingernails to here. It's like this big. I do have my birth certificate. Does it tell me on here? No, it doesn't. It does not tell me on here. I think I was like 6 pounds, 5 pounds. Why do you make such a big deal? Hi, Lisa. My biological dad died. Oh, he has his picture. Aww. Whoopsies. Hold on. I remember this. Hold on. This is funny. Hold on. Hold on. This was hilarious. Let me show you. Okay, ready? This is getting out of control. Okay, watch this. Hold on. I remember this moment. Okay, here. He's like, I'm going to tip the bowl over. I do. Well, I have my opinions, and I have every right to those opinions. We're just chilling. We're just talking. Nothing much. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, listen, if you want to vaccinate your child, then vaccinate your child. That's your right. Yes, I've heard of measles. I have. And do you know, what things that get put into vaccines? And then they inject children with it, just like with COVID and the flu. You don't know what these people are putting in these vaccines and giving it to us and inject us into our bloodstream. You have no clue. You have no clue. I will not get a shot for like COVID, flu. Nope, I'm good. That shit can stay far away from my fucking ass. But hey, listen, you do what you do, okay? I think I made the right decision. Okay, so let's just like put it to this narrative. When everyone was getting all of these COVID vaccines, how many people were dying? How many people were getting sick? I'm just saying. What, Aaron's snoring? Listen, in today's world, I don't trust nothing, even the foods that we ingest. With how today and how our world is, you can't put that past me. Not for a damn second. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You just don't really know. But wait a second. Vaccines. My mom said, hold on. My mom said something about when Danny and I were vaccinated, we had seizures. So the doctors told us. My mom said that the doctors told us to. No, my mom said that the doctors told my mom to stop. And febrile. And I'm getting a confirmation because I don't want to get. I want to make sure I'm right in that. So hold, please. See if my mom can answer me. Listen, a lot of people don't vaccinate their child for religious reasons. You can have your opinions. And if you don't want to hang out with me, you don't have to. I don't care. Don't give a rat's ass. You can keep your child away from my child, okay? And that's your right and that's your opinion, and there's nothing about me that's going to change it. So I know I'm not the only one that doesn't vax their child. So there's that. Oh, Kaylee, since you're a nurse, you probably shouldn't be spreading this information either, because that's pretty dangerous. You said that I should take something to see how it affects me or whatever. If I don't have a diagnosis for that, why the fuck would I take that medication? For what reason? You know, there's medications for every different diagnosis and every illness. So for you to say that, that's pretty dangerous of you to say that. I don't think that's okay. Because I know you were talking about someone on a medication and that I should take it or whatever. Very dangerous on your part. I wouldn't recommend doing that again. But yeah, you're a nurse. Yikes. I've heard a baby with whooping cough, yes. I've heard about that, yes. What's different in meds and vaccines? You take meds, but no vaccines. So confusing. It's not okay. You're missing my point. You're missing my point. She's basically saying that I should take a medication to like whatever, however she fucking said it. That if let's say a kid took this medication, that I should take it too. When I don't have a diagnosis for that. That's dangerous. That's not something okay to say. You love pills, who cares? Okay. So y'all think that yeah, okay. Well, okay. Thank you for letting me know where your brain is on that subject. Thank you. Dumbasses. Y'all are fucking dumb as a motherfucker. I'm not gonna rage out. You just made it clear and simple where you think on all of this. So I'm good. I just think that was really stupid on her part. That is very dangerous. And if you don't think that is dangerous for what she said, yikes. Then you're just as bad as she is. Because that is very dangerous and that's really not okay to do or say. So if you even agree with us, it says a lot about then that's me. I would never take a medication if I wasn't diagnosed for it. Oh yeah, let me just take a blood pressure medication. Yeah, that's smart. That's really smart. So my mom said that on the first set of injections, you both started having seizures. So you never got any more after that. That's what my mom said. It's not really that deep. Show the text.
Okay.
I'm just saying that it's coming from my mom who was there when I was born. I'm also getting another confirmation from my biological mother, Lisa. Do you want me to get another I can get one from Tina, Laura, Mike. Come on. The people at my church. I can get all of it. You just let me know. Idiots. How's the grass? My child's medication is nothing of your concern. You know where that concern lies? With his primary doctor. So you can fuck off. Fuck all the way off. I don't owe you shit about my son. Me, that's a different fucking story. You can deal with me. But for my son, you back the fuck off. Got it? Or did I stutter? Or do you hear what I'm saying? Okay, good. So my mom said, Lisa, she said, I had toxemo. So I was put to sleep and delivered you early. You stayed in the hospital. I remember you having a seizure on my chest and projectile vomiting. I'm not lying. I'm lying? I'm lying. I'm a liar. Projectile, whatever. Then ask, never mind. I'm just going to keep that to myself. I'm not going to mention anything about what my doctor or my son's doctor is doing. That's none of your business. I won't do it. Rage bait me, force me, you're not going to do it. Call me a liar, you're still not going to make me say it or do it. I will not show it. I will not talk about it. I'll just block you and we can just be done. There's certain things I will say and there's certain things I will not do. I'm not gross, but I'm protecting what needs to be protected. And that part is no one's concern. So if the person that mentioned about it, go deal with it over there. Because she says that kids are off limits, but yet she's here talking about all of that shit. So ask her why she. Never mind. I'm going to be good. I'm gonna be good here. I'm just gonna be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. Mm-hmm. Y'all come on someone's demand, and I don't know why y'all show up in herds. Because they're a bunch of bullies. I told you, these people will come out of nowhere and they'll just all come rage bait me. Here's what they do, because I won't show a certain type of it. They will all come in and harass me until I'm forced either to crash out or if I'm forced to show it. That's what they do. They'll sit there and call me a liar. They'll spread the narrative. They'll do whatever the fuck they want to do to force me to crash out, to force me to show it. That's what these people are doing. And if you can't see that, I'm sorry. But I will not do what I won't do it. Not with my son. Because I didn't put that on the internet. She did. And that's fucked up on her part. I didn't. She did. But yeah, she says kids are off limits and to protect kids. Bullshit. Fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. Dude, I could say fucking so much. So much I could say. No, you people get mad when it's not going with y'all's fucking narrative. Exactly. Exactly. But half of you don't fucking realize what. Nah, it's like a blind leading. If you all get what the fuck's going on, I applaud you. If you don't, then something's wrong with all of you. 'Cause I don't fucking get it. What does the narrative mean? It means they come up with their own shit because that's what they do. It's not actual facts. Listen, these people hate me so much for whatever reason they hate me for. It's a personal problem. Sucks for them. But they want other people to fucking hate me. Their goal is to try and get the whole world to hate me. In order to do that, they have to come with up their own narratives, take pieces of my clips, and they make it theirs. They don't care about the truth. They can care less about the fucking truth. They don't want the truth. All they care about is people not being my friend. They just want everyone to hate me, not watch me. That's what their goal is. And they're all coming together on a civil conspiracy. And they're working in troops. They're working in groups. It's a mob gang, whatever you want to fucking call it on the internet. And they all work together to try and bring down a person. I can't explain it any more than that. So, it is what it is. You know, for the longest time, my son had autism. They all called me a liar. And because Kaylee said, no, guys, I saw the paperwork. It's real. But yet again, I got called a liar. Still no sorry on that one. Autism, you always have it. Just it never stops. Okay, so my question to you, because Kaylee said that it's because of me that made him like this. Okay. Hold on. Then all the other parents who got their kids diagnosed with autism, ODD, ADHD, they're the ones that caused it too? Uh-huh. Whoopsies. Mm-hmm. So we're the ones to blame? Okay. Interesting. It doesn't work like that, honey. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. It does not work like that. It doesn't work like that. I hate to tell you, it does not work like that. Well, I'm sorry. Are you mad? Like I don't know why you're so mad. I'm sorry that you're mad and you're angry. I wish there was something I could do for you, but I can't control your own feelings about me and my family. I'm so sorry. You want a hug? Someone's crashing out in the comments. It's fucking hilarious. Are you good? Do you need a moment? I mean, I'm just here chilling, just eating some spinach and some rolls. You want some? Or no? Oh, okay. You're an angry bird? Ugh. Sorry. More for me. Missed you, mamas. It's on my shirt. Oh, thank you. You're so nice for telling me that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for being honest. You're so sweet. Ma'am, you are wearing your food. Yeah, I know. Somebody just told that. You should really join Weight Watchers. Hey, at least you didn't eat it. Well, that is true. Anyone tells you it's rude to eat and talk, no one wants to see that. Well, then there's an exit button. You know what's really weird? You monitoring my social media, and you know what's really weird actually? Someone zooming in and like detailing every part of my life. Like for example, I think you guys are just a little bit too much. You guys just need to pipe it down because it's just weird as fuck. Okay, here's what you do. Okay, this is Gabby just eating some fucking spinach and bread. Oh my god, she's fucking taking a piece of bread after another bread and dipping it into the spinach dip. Oh my god. Let's zoom in on her fucking nails. Well, let's zoom in on her freaking teeth. Oh, they're nasty. Who does that? Is that normal behavior? Because I don't think it is. When somebody literally fucking details your entire life going into like, that's just not normal. It's weird. And somebody needs to study you. Because yikes. Ugh. But again, you're not obsessive. You're just doing this for awareness. Okay. They are obsessive. They want to dissect your life and everything you do. It's crazy. I'm sure you do. I can clearly see what you're trying to do here. It's fine. They say you're 33, but they're probably just as old or older. Probably. Wait. What did that say? I love the fact that I love the fact the ones that can't stand you are the ones making you money with their views and comments. Mm-hmm. Straight up bullying in these comments. Yeah, they like to bully me. But they want a reaction. They want me to crash out. They're waiting for one. They're not going to get one from me because they're not worth it. Why? So they can just, do their whole stupid video bullshit. No, I'm good. It's more entertaining when it comes from the comments. It's kind of a good feeling in a way because it looks like I striked a nerve. Looks like I really pissed you off by what I said. Did I strike a nerve? Seems like I did, by the way that you're all acting. Yikes. I know, Wedgie. Don't crash out now. Let it all roll off. No one needs that mess in their life. It's fine. Have a good one. Is strike the word. I don't know. You're the ones that make fun of how I speak, how I talk, how I walk. And that's kind of sad and but it's fine. That's fine. Make fun of me. I sleep perfectly well. Perfectly well. You guys do it by yourself. I don't have to do it for you. At least I don't sit here and I don't make fun of somebody's, That's pretty fucked up. Or you probably were a bully in school, weren't you? Were you a bully in school? Once a bully's always a bully. I feel bad for your kids. I mean, you explained to me how kids these days are bullies. Where do they learn it from? Where? Where did they learn it from? They had to learn it from somewhere. And you say, I'm a bad parent? I lied about the death of a baby. Show me I lied about a death of a baby. Show me. You can't, can you? Oh, you mean my miscarriage? Ugh. Nope, nope.
you? You like it? You like your new home, bud? It's like, yeah, I like my new home, Mom. You know, I gotta jump off 'cause I gotta go do something in the next 20 minutes and I'll be on after. The people that say those nasty, disgusting, all I can say to you is I hope karma doesn't bite you in the fucking ass. Seriously. Hope she doesn't. Some of you have a huge problem and y'all just really need to get the help that you need. Seriously, you really do. And then the person that said a grape jelly, you think it's really okay to say the things that you say, especially when somebody went through a miscarriage, but you have the girl. Oh, honey. I don't think that there's any words for. You know what? You know what? Instead of crashing out, instead of screaming, yelling, fighting with all of you, I'm sorry for whatever you're going through because hurt people hurt others. So whatever you're going through, I'm sorry. I do. I hope you get the help that you need. I hope whatever's going on in your life that things look up for you because obviously for someone to go that extremely low says it says stuff. It says it very clearly. I mean, I'm not surprised. Not surprised one bit. Before I go, remind yourself. And these people are the ones that you're sitting with. Imagine that they call your miscarriage the same as they called mine. Imagine that. Just because it's me doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right.